So if you're on the internet looking for a slider, you'll have a hard time picking one out. They all look roughly the same, they all have a sliding plate, and they all want a lot of your money. The Kamerar SD-1 is proof that you don't need to spend much more than £100 to get a really good slider. The Mark II that I've got improves on the first in a number of different ways. The biggest change is something you'll definitely notice, and I'm glad Kamerar made the switch. The SD-1 is no longer a friction slider and now has ball bearings that let it roll much easier and produces effortlessly smooth video. The SD-1 is a combination of a normal slider and a camera dolly, so this means you can either slide the camera along on the plate to get shots like this.
And if love is a drug, I don't want it, because I don't have any self-control.
Or move the entire thing on the wheels to get shots like this.
The harder I try to get off it, the more I can see that I need it.
Having the option to do both is really awesome and opens up a whole new world of angles and positions you can film in. The slider plate has a 1/4 inch screw on it and comes with a 3/8 inch adapter, so you can mount a tripod head or just the camera itself. Along with the slider are 2 different mounting options for the wheels. This means you can get tighter turns or have more control over the speed and direction. The wheels double as legs simply by tightening these 4 knobs, and then you have a 4-leg slider that can go on both smooth and uneven surfaces. An important aspect of any slider is its build quality. You don't want the thing to be shaking or wobbling as you move across because it will ruin your shot and probably won't last long. But if you're filming on the go, you also don't want something that weighs a ton. The SD-1 strikes a good balance between the 2 categories. I have no idea what it's made of exactly, but it has a frictionless polymer coating, so you get the smoothest slide, and it definitely feels like metal. Normal bumps and scratches will be no problem, and the weight is manageable. I found it fine to use just 1 tripod with it, but if you have a massive camera, you may need to use 2. The design is very nice with a red and black colour scheme, plenty of mounting options, and it even has 2 weight connections on either side. This means you can get some basic crane movements with the slider using a piece of string or your hands. It's very useful and it just shows that Kamerar put a lot of time and effort into building this thing. As I've said, it's really easy to get smooth shots without much hard work. If you attach a video head and use the extended arm, you'll find that there's no wobbling or shaking from the plate itself. It does take some time to get used to the motion, but once you've got it down, the results are impressive. Compared to pretty much everything else in this price bracket, the SD-1 has the most features, the cleanest design, and is right up there with the more expensive ones. If you're looking for an affordable slider that's going to up your video game, this is it.